The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Bodden drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Good Friday evening, everybody. Friday night basketball in the Flyweight Conference between the Campbellsport Cougars and the Laconia Spartans. Justin Schwartzmiller alongside Jacob Haney and Gage Runty on the portable tonight. The 15-6 Spartans take on the 2-18 Campbellsport Cougars. You flip the Flyweight Conference on both ends. The 0-12 Cougars take on the 12-0 Laconia Spartans. Jacob, the bottom of the conference against the top of the conference. Last time these two teams met, it was 88-29, and a short-handed Cougars team comes here to the pit to try to pull out a almost improbable road victory.
Yeah, definitely going to be a tough task ahead of them with only 8 players here tonight for varsity against a really deep Laconia team. And it's going to be a very tough task for them to pull it out. JV, they only had 6 people, so they played 4 quarters of 7 minutes. So it's going to be curious to see how this Cougars team can pull it out tonight.
This Cougars team is 2-18, 1-4 in their last 5 games. They're led by Kiara Laverens, averages just under 10 points a game at 9.3, shoots 40% from the floor, 29% from the three-point line. Brittany Riley averages 7 points a game on 37% shooting, and Sydney Brand averages 6.4 points per game, shooting 28% from the field. 13 rebounds a game coming from Brittany Riley. Brianna Bobb with 7.6 and Kiara Laverens with 6.8. Laverens leads them in assists with 1.4, Brittany Riley with 1.4, and Taylor Schludweiler with 1.3. This Cougars team, when you read their team stats, it tells you why they've had such a rough season. They have a negative 20 point differential. They shoot 29% from the floor, 16% from the three, and 46% from the free throw line. If you add every one of those numbers, you could reverse the free throw numbers into the field goal percentage, and that would make you happy, but just not great numbers, Jacob.
Yeah, most definitely. And the points, it's kind of a struggle because you look at the Spartans sharpshooting team, and your leading point scorer only scores 9.3 points per game. That is a tough number to try and beat, especially when you got a sharpshooting team on the other end. And it's going to be a real tough task, and they're going to have to battle on the boards and get transition buckets.
We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and talk Spartans. The 15-6 Spartans winners of 10 in a row after this.
Are you looking for a calmer grooming experience your dog's absolutely gonna love? Come to Muddy Paws in Rosendale, a quiet, peaceful environment, one-on-one grooming, clean and sanitized shop, and a friendly, patient grooming experience. Muddy Paws, where every dog also receives a free blueberry facial, seasonal cologne, seasonal bandana, and a themed photo posted to the page. Muddy Paws at the corner of Highways 23 and 26, Rosendale in the old Subway building. Best of luck, Laconia, in your game today.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Captain Jeremy Brenner says, let's have some fun with Angling Only Guide Service. They're the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter service out of Sheboygan. They're hitting the open water June through Labor Day next year. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. Only $600 weekends and $500 weekdays for up to 6 people. Hey, you're gonna catch fish, no doubt about it. Mention this ad during our high school sports broadcast and save $100. Email them today at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com.
You've dreamt of the kind of home you want to live in for years. Now is the time to turn that dream into a reality. Quest Interiors has you covered with flooring, cabinetry, and countertops all in one place. From kitchens and bathrooms to family and bedrooms, bring your vision to life with professional installation. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
The Spartans at 15-6 so far this season, led by Chris Morgan, their head coach. Winners of 10 in a row. They are as hot as they come in Division III girls basketball right now. 20 points a game, Finley Morgan averages, shoots 42% from the floor, 39% from the three-point line. Marissa Johnson averages 12 points a game, 42% from the floor, and 35% from the three-point line. And Miley Redmond averaging 11.4 points, 43% from the field, and 25% from the three-point line. Jacob, the games that they missed Marissa Johnson in with a little bit of an ankle injury that she had, it was visible what this team loses when she's not playing. It doesn't get seen as much with the points. I mean, yes, she averages 12 points a game. You lose that out of your lineup, but it's the hustle, it's the defensive effort, diving for basketballs. That's what you see out of Marissa Johnson.
Yeah, they lost her for the game against Lemire, and then their game against Edgewood that they got a big road win at Edgewood after a 5-6 year non-conference battle, 3-year non-conference battle between the two teams. And the last couple times the Spartans have come up on the short end of it, but they went down there and they battled hard, and without Marissa Johnson was a way to pull off a great win, and definitely someone that they missed, but then they got her back and they've been hot, and they've beaten quite a few good teams.
Miley Redmond leads them in rebounds with 6.8, 5.4 from Finley Morgan, and just under 5 from Lillianne Zimmerman. Finley Morgan with 2.8 assists, 2.5 from Gabby Pino, and 2.4 from Marissa Johnson. Not to mention also fresh off the injury list is Kendall Plym as well. And she had a big game against St. Mary Catholic on Monday, 21 points for her against St. Mary Catholic. She was knocking down the three ball the entire game. Big time for them in that win, and a big time win for them over the number one team in Division 4 right now. Spartans average just under 61 points a game, shooting just under 40% from the floor, 32% from the three-point line, just under 60% from the free throw line. Numbers from them across the board, it tell you exactly what you're going to see. The 67 rebounds a game, some people may say that's not right, but if you watch this team and the fundamentals that they have following their shots, whether it's, offensively, defensively, they do a great job boxing out, getting inside positioning to get those rebounds. Everybody on their team rebounds, Jacob. It's not just a forward position for them that rebounds. It's the guards. Everybody gets involved.
Yeah, most definitely. Not only do you got the big ones down below, but it's Natalie Piacki inside and Zimmerman inside. Sometimes they'll go that too big set, but then not only do they get that too big set in, but then their guards go unnoticed. They cut through and they go in unnoticed and they get the rebounds on the missed shots that come out just a little deeper as the bigs Piacki and Zimmerman are boxing out. You got Marissa Johnson and Miley Redmond that slip around and get those boards on the offensive end for them.
Once again, good shot down there by Gage on the floor. 4.5 to go in the warm-up. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and talk keys to the game after this on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Our keys to the game in this one. We'll start with Campbellsport. I'll start with mine. I'll throw it over to Jacob. Jacob, I think this Campbellsport team, being shorthanded, has to find a way to come on the road and and get out to a hot start. Because if they don't get out to a hot start, having the limited amount of players that they have today, it's going to be difficult to stay in the basketball game.
Yeah, most definitely. And it's going to be a difficult one for them to come back from if they don't go out on a hot start, because the Spartans will come out firing pedal to the metal. And they'll want to be up early, and they like to get up on a run. But if you don't come out firing, you're going to go down, and then it's going to be a hard one to pull yourself out of. And you're going to have to almost play your best basketball game because you're short on players. And if you don't get it, you're gonna go tired. You're gonna go down tired, and you only got 3 on the bench.
For Laconia, it comes to the same thing they always do. You just play your game. I mean, every time in the conference they play their game, things go the right way. Whether they're getting the turnovers on, when they're running their trap in their press they run, that when they trap right at half court after the press, it works very well. They get their hands on the basketball. They don't really ever. They get a couple girls that'll get in foul trouble. Shooting the basketball is a key for them because, I mean, there's nights that it isn't going down, Jacob. There's nights it is going down. It's got to be. There's got to be some consistency with that.
Yeah, most definitely. There's got to be consistency all the way through for both teams, and Laconia's defense is going to be their biggest tough task for Campbellsport up ahead of them.
All right. National anthem coming up. We'll come back with starting lineups from the pit in Rosendale in this Flyway Conference Friday evening action.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
For nearly 50 starting lineups coming for the Campbellsport Cougars.
Number 3, McKenna Lair.
A 5'7" junior, number 3, McKenna Lair.
Taylor Schlagweiler.
A 5'5" freshman, number 13, Taylor Schludweiler. A 5'8" senior, number 22, Brittany Riley. A 5'10" junior, number 24, Kiara Labyrinth, and a 5'10" sophomore, number 33, Brianna Bob. That's what you got for this Cougars team tonight. And now the starting lineups for the Laconia Spartans. A 5'9" junior, number 1, Finley Morgan. A 5'7" junior, number 2, Gabby Pino. A 5'6" senior, number 5, Marissa Johnson. A 5'10" senior, number 13, Natalie Pianchi. And a 5'9" sophomore, number 33, Miley Redman. Jacob, this Spartans team now back to what seems to be full health for them. with 4 games to go in this season, that probably about the right time to get where they need to be. Seeding coming up, the playoffs are just right around the corner.
Yeah, definitely a great time to have your team healthy, and hopefully they can stay that way and not have any more major injuries before the end of the season after these 4 games. But it's going to come down to playoffs, and you got to have a healthy team during the playoffs in order to go a deep ways.
It'll be Riley to take the tip against Miley Redmond. Tip won back by Redmond, and we're underway from Rosendale. It's Pino. Skip pass across. 2-3 zone coming out for the Cougars. Working inside to Pianchi. Pianchi backdoor pass to Gabby Pino. Out of the wing. They reset with Finley Morgan into the corner to Gabby Pino. Back up top to Finley. Pass underneath the basket. Redmond throws one up. It's good. Good look from Finley Morgan finds Miley Redmond. First bucket of the game for the Spartans. It's Schludweiler up top for the Cougars. Picks up her dribble, bounces it to Kira Labyrinth. Labyrinth to Riley, back to Labyrinth on the baseline. Drives, goes up with the left, too strong. Redmond with the rebound. Here comes Miley Redmond the other way, quick up to Marissa Johnson. Johnson to the hoop, too strong, gets her own rebound. Throws it to Miley Redmond, into the corner to Gabby Pino for 3. Offensive rebound, Pianchi goes back to Pino, all the way around to the baseline. Johnson into the corner, Finley Morgan, catch and shoot from the corner, it's good. Morgan for 3. Quick 5-0 lead for the Spartans. See the defensive set here for the Spartans. It's Schludweiler up top. Picked up by Finley Morgan, poked away. Schludweiler gets it back, throws it over. It's Bob. Brianna Bob. Under the elbow to Kiara Labyrinth. Goes through the contact and knocks it down. Tough bucket from Kiara Labyrinth. Spartans working quick again. They give it to Pino. Extra pass. Another 3 coming from Morgan. It's short. Long rebound to Brianna Bob. Here comes Mackenzie Lair now. McKenna Lair gives it over. Bob goes off the glass. Too strong. Labyrinth with the rebound. Drops it back underneath the Riley. Throws it up top. Schludweiler for 3. Missed everything. Redmond. Quick up to Finley Morgan. Morgan off the glass and the foul. 7-2. Finley Morgan a chance to make it a 3-point play. Hot start for the Spartans so far. Morgan makes her first free throw. Schludweiler gets a screen from Labyrinth. Guarded by Pianchi. Drops it for Labyrinth. Inside to Brianna Bob. One dribble, goes up with it. Off and right, Johnson with the rebound. Brings it with speed in transition. Crossover move, drives inside, Euro step, scoop, layup. Rebound comes to Brittany Riley. Averaging just under 10 rebounds a game for this Cougars team. It's 8-2 early, trapped over there. Getting out of the trap with Schludweiler. Pass tipped away by Pianchi. It comes back to Taylor Schludweiler. Back up top to Labyrinth. Drops it for Brianna Bob. Bob gives to Riley. Out of Labyrinth on the bounce pass. Spartans roll their way into that 1-3-1 zone. Riley for 3. It's good. Brittany Riley for 3. Morgan. Skip pass to Miley Redmond. Tries to answer with a 3 of her own. Too strong. Johnson gets the offensive rebound and cleans it up.
Johnson for 2.
One thing that Spartans team can do is no matter what is going on, they're going to find their way inside, pick up that offensive rebound, and get a putback bucket. Labyrinth backs Pianchi down, throws one up. Johnson with the rebound. Slows things down. Drops it over for Redmond. Pino, open in transition in the corner. It's good. Gabby Pino for 3.
That is something for Campbellsport that they got to stop. They got to stop the 3-point shooting early before the Spartan teams gets red hot.
Riley drops it for Brianna Bob. Going to see some substitutions. Bob goes up with it underneath the basket. It's a rebound for the Cougars. Goes back up as Bob, and it's a rebound for Finley Morgan. Morgan brings it up. Comes to the left wing into the corner to Gabby Pino. They skip into the corner for Marissa Johnson. Short of everything. McKenna Lair brings it for the Cougars. Got to get it across half court. She does over to Schludweiler. She's trapped up top, spins away from everybody. Bounce pass underneath the basket to Riley. Riley gives it over. Bob. Jumpers in and out. Finley Morgan running the floor. Gives it up to Marissa Johnson. Johnson underneath the basket to Pianki. Good ball movement. Pianki missed the layup. Gets the rebound. Gives it to Pino. They reset the offense to a wide open Marissa Johnson in the far corner. Short. Another offensive rebound. Gabby Pino brings it back behind the line. Pops the three. It's good. Another three for Gabby Pino. She's got 6 today. 16-5. Pianki pokes it away and comes to Gabby Pino. Pass to Redmond. Redmond underneath the basket to Pianki. Pianki kicks. Pino open again for 3. Rebound for Kiara Labyrinth. Tied up. Possession arrow stays with the Cougars. So far, it's been some much-needed threes from Laconia. Their offense is rolling via the 3-ball. 9 points coming off the 3-ball timeout. Campbellsport, 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them.
50 years, Pino Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pino Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? What?
Olivia Forcier enters for Campbellsport. Blyme, Zimmerman, and Taplin come in for the Spartans. Ball went off the hands of Labyrinth. In transition, it comes the other way. It's Finley Morgan to the basket off the glass. It's good. 18-5 now. Labyrinth gives the screen for Schludweiler. Drops it for Brittany Riley. They work it around for Brianna Bob up top. Johnson pokes it away. Keeping it in just at the line, but Zimmerman gets the steal. Zimmerman and transition off the glass. It's good. Fresh off the bench, Lillian Zimmerman picks up the steal and a bucket. Mark Thompson saying, let's go, Lady Spartans. He's always checking in from Peoria, Arizona. I always remember that. Brittany Riley on the baseline. Throws it to Schludweiler. It's 20-5 now. It's a big-time run here from this Spartans team so far. Foul coming. First foul of the game already. Or second foul of the game. First one on the Spartans. Going to go on Marissa Johnson. Her first personal. Shot of the offensive inbound for the Cougars team. It's Kiara Labyrinth up top. Guarded by Lillian Zimmerman. Ludweiler almost lost the pass. Got it back. Works all the way around. Poked away by Morgan. Battle for it on the floor. Jump ball. Possession arrow Spartans. Spartans defense getting things rolling now, Jacob. I mean, it's been good all year, and we've seen flashes of, real the 5 to 10 minute spans where their defense is just outstanding. But lately, it's really been visible.
Yeah, and you definitely have to be visible now with your defense, and it's got to be something that's got to be a key in your practices is perfecting that defense. So that way, once it gets to playoff time, you have a strong defense.
Ball comes on
13.
To Schludweiler. She'll come out. McKenna Lair going to come back in.
Number 13, Taylor Schludweiler. First personal, second team.
Blyme wide open on the right wing. Will pop the three. Rattles it home.
Fine for 3.
23-5.
She was red hot from the arc on Monday when we did their game, and she comes out and hits another big 3.
Taplin picks up the steal, goes to the basket with the layup.
Taplin for 2.
So just as Lillian Zimmerman did when she entered, so does Maddie Taplin. It's now a 20-point lead for the Spartans with 10 minutes to go in this first half. Bob gives it over to McKenna Lair. Drops it inside for Brianna Bob. Bounce pass. Finds a wide open Cougar and goes off the back of the rim. Quick up. They find Marissa Johnson in transition on the baseline. Kicks it to Morgan. Little bit of space. Pops the 3. Zimmerman with the offensive rebound. Throws it out to Plime. She traveled. Shuffled her feet.
Kind of unfortunate for the travel, but something that we said in pregame that's going to be a killer is the Spartans getting those offensive rebounds, getting those second, third chance shots. And a couple times already that we've seen that they get the offensive rebound, they kick it out, they shoot another, and they get the other offensive rebound to get another shot.
Schlugweiler checks back in right away for this Cougars team. Ball on the floor. Labyrinth lays down, ripped away. It's Finley Morgan in transition the other way. A steal and a basket for Finley.
She's now got double digits.
It's 10 for her, right?
Yep.
McKenna Lair drives, throws up a floater. Rebound offensive, Brittany Riley. All tapped around. Lair picks up another offensive rebound. Pass stolen by Maddie Taplin. Taplin gives it up to Plime. Plime, bounce pass, stolen. Nice play by Olivia Forcier to get back, steal the basketball. High pass to Kiara Labyrinth. Spins, throws one inside off the hands of Zimmerman, out of bounds. Cougars basketball with under 9 minutes to go in this first half.
That's something that we've seen from the Spartans defense throughout the year is they've been jumping those passes, and sometimes it can be a killer in some games, but if you jump the passes and you don't get caught off guard, you're most likely going to get the steal.
Spartans going to go with that too big look here with Pianki and Zimmerman. Pino and Redmond also check in. Foul's going to go on Pianki for a hold. 2 minutes for holding, Jacob.
Hockey terms?
Yep. Had our hockey players showcase last week. Shout out to everyone involved in that. Well, for you girls basketball fans, we will have that next Wednesday on Jeff's live streams. It's always a fun event. I know Jeff and I really like when we cover those. Everybody really loves them. It's such a great time. Plime gets the basketball in transition, steps behind the three-point line, gives it open to a wide open Miley Redmond for 3.
And it's at such an amazing venue, too, the Rock in Waupun, too.
Yep. Hockey one was at the Blue Line Tavern in Fond du Lac.
Always great, amazing venues that welcome us in to do those things.
Oh, yeah. Labyrinth tries to end the run, and it cannot. Plime, high skip pass in the corner. Redmond puts it on the floor, drives inside. Pass stolen. Coming the other way, McKenna Lair. Lair goes to the basket. Good defense from Plime. Might have gotten a piece of it, but hands-up defense never took anything to get a foul there. Pino gives it to Plime. Back to Pino. Redmond open, corner 3 coming. It's off Zimmerman, offensive rebound. Gives it back to Redmond. Redmond into the corner to Plime, all the way across the court for 3. Too short. Zimmerman tries to get another rebound. It goes off her hands and out of bounds. Full timeout taken by Campbellsport with 7:28 to go in the first half. Spartans lead by 25.
To Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
This winter, make your home the coziest place in town with Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning. For 3 generations, the Surefire family has been serving Wisconsin homes, bringing warmth and comfort to your families just like yours. As the temperatures drop, trust the company that's been in the business of keeping homes warm for over 75 years. This is Tom Schwartz with Surefire. Call us today and ask about our rebates that can help you save big on your comfort this coming winter. Visit us at surefireinc.com.
Looking for a reliable roofing?
7:28 to go in this first half in this flyweight conference action. The Spartans are rolling up 25 right now. Cougars trying to get something going offensively. It's Kiara Labyrinth inside to Brianna Bob. Bob goes up. It gets it to go. Good shot by Gage down there to stick with that. Bob for 2. First points for her today. Back to the 2-3 zone go the Cougars. They went to a lady to lady. Finley Morgan open to the corner for 3. Short. Rebound force here. And Schludweiler up top to Labyrinth. Brittany Riley ready to check back in for the Cougars. Forcier gives it over to Schludweiler. Goes baseline to the basket. Too strong in the rebound for Redmond. 6.5 to go in this first half. Redmond. It's a give and go with Finley Morgan tipped away by Kiara Labyrinth. Cougars come the other way. Brianna Bob up top, working on Miley Redmond. 33 versus 33. Ludweiler gets a screen, cut off well by Pianki. Tries to go through it. Pianki knocks it away. Went off the hands of Schludweiler and out of bounds with 6:04 to go in the first half. Brittany Riley checks back in for the Cougars. Miley Redmond up top. Pass inside to Pianki. Back to Pino in the corner. Open for 3. Too strong off the back iron. And the long rebound comes to Taylor Schludweiler. And she slows things down with 5:40 to go in the half. Stops on the left wing. Guarded by Pianki well. Pianki poked it away. She's got a dribble now. Gives it over to Brianna Bob. Bob gives it up. Jumper coming from long range. It was a 2 from deep from Forcier. Cougars now on a 4-0 run, Jacob.
Yeah, something coming out of that long timeout. They come out and they get 4 points, and something that their coach must be happy with so far.
Once again in this 2-3 zone. Finley Morgan drives in, pulls up just outside the lane. Went off some hands and out of bounds. Last touch by Pianki. Cougars basketball. The Cougars have defense has started to get things rolling as well, Jacob. Getting a couple turnovers since they went back to that 2-3 zone. Schludweiler on the right wing drops it for Bob. Gives it to Lair. High pass to Forcier. Just knocked down that long range 2. Forcier drops it. Pino steals it. Pino quick up to a wide open Finley Morgan in transition off the glass. That's the one thing the Spartans do very well, whether it's the boys or the girls. They are so good at looking north, looking towards the basket in transition to see if they have a teammate open. Bob pulls up in the lane just underneath the free throw line. Double digits for Campbellsport. They got 11. 32-21, or 32-11. Pino, nice pass inside to Morgan. She didn't think it was going to get through, wasn't ready for it, hit her in the hands. Fell to the floor. Brittany Riley picks up a steal. 3 Spartans ready to enter the game once again, and a Cougar. Poked away by Gabby Pino. Once again, quick up in transition to Finley Morgan off the glass, and the foul. Finley goes to the line where she's trying to make good on an and one play that she's already done today. Trying to make good on her second and one. Third foul on Campbellsport. Not a ton of fouls in this first half, Jacob.
Yeah, that's something that both coaches like to see is keeping your team out of foul trouble, and especially Campbellsport, not a deep bench, but a way to keep your team active on the floor.
35-11 now. 3-point play good for Finley Morgan. The bank three attempt rolls in and out. It's Plime with the rebound. She re-enters with Zimmerman and Taplin. They get it to Marissa Johnson in the corner. High pass inside to Zimmerman, back to Johnson. Zimmerman works it all the way around. Taplin into the corner to Plime. Plime, no hesitation for three. Once again, rattles home a three. Does Kendall Plime. Largest lead of the game at 27 now for the Spartans. Brianna Bob inside to Kiara Labyrinth. Labyrinth puts it on the floor, gives it back to Bob. Couldn't handle the pass. Gets it back, drops it inside. Layer goes to the contact. Riley with the offensive rebound. Gives it back to Labyrinth. High pass off the hands of Schludweiler and out of bounds. Avery Hintz will check in for the Cougars. Marissa Johnson to inbound in front of the Spartan student section. Finley Morgan back to Johnson, inside to Zimmerman. Into the corner, Plime. Good close up by Hintz. Plime drives inside, pulls up, off the rim, and off the hands of a Cougar. Stays Spartans basketball with 2:26 to go in the first half. Johnson picks up the inbound pass. Spartans just moving the ball around, trying to break this 2-3 zone. Johnson with a nice drive to the layup and a scoop layup from Marissa Johnson. You know she likes taking those, Jacob. They don't always fall, but that one finds its way home. It's a 29-point lead.
Yeah, definitely something that she likes to do that, and that one there almost didn't look like it was had enough to go up above the rim to get in, but it kind of just rolled up on and goes through. Now a bucket by Brittany Riley.
Riley banks one home from the free throw line. 40-13 now. Johnson drops it for Plime. Inside to Morgan. One dribble. Kicks to the wide open Marissa Johnson. Pumps and kicks it right back. Finley Morgan for three. Offensive rebound, Kendall Plime. And brings it out and resets. Gives it to Maddie Taplin. Onto the baseline to Zimmerman. Back up top to Plime. They work it into the corner to Johnson. Johnson, hands down, man down. Missed it. Riley with the rebound. 1:10 to go in this first half. 40-13 lead for the Spartans. 27 right now. And hand-checking foul on Marissa Johnson. Her second personal. Third team foul. Neither team really anywhere near foul trouble. They have really been it's been physical though, Jacob. It's not like it hasn't been physical. I can say Gage would probably nod his head on the floor there. It's been physical. They've just been letting them play. Inbound comes to Schludweiler, back to Bob, inside to Labyrinth. Nice move towards the basket, blocked by Zimmerman. Quick up to Taplin in transition. Taplin off the glass. Picks up her second layup of the game. 42-13 now. 50 seconds to go in a half. Schludweiler gets a screen from Labyrinth. Drives all the way inside, kicks it back. She traveled. I think his whistle didn't go right away there.
No, the whistle went, just didn't do a signal right away, and it was quite a weird signal for the travel, though.
Under 40 seconds to go in this first half. They kick Taplin with a deep right wing three. It's good. Maddie Taplin for three. Nice pass from Finley Morgan. It's a 32-point lead now for the Spartans. Wide open the corner. Three coming from the Cougars. Rattles its way home. A high bounce off the backboard. Free ball for Hintz. I said it was a two. 45-15 then. into the corner. Plime with 6 seconds to go for three. Too strong off the hands of Riley. It stays Spartans basketball with 2.8. We'll see what the Spartans can draw up here. Coach Chris Morgan gives them the play on the inbound. Quick in to Pino. Pops the three. Too strong. Rebound, Brittany Riley. That does it for the first half. Spartans lead by 30 in this flyweight conference action. We'll be back with stats after this.
Contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit WarnerHarmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a derby from Kentucky.
Captain Jeremy Brenner says, let's have some fun with Angling Only Guide Service. They're the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter service out of Sheboygan. They're hitting the open water June through Labor Day next year. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. Only $600 weekends and $500 weekdays for up to 6 people. Hey, you're gonna catch fish, no doubt about it. Mention this ad during our high school sports broadcast and save $100. Email them today at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com.
Are you looking for a calmer grooming experience your dog's absolutely gonna love? Come to Muddy Paws in Rosendale, a quiet, peaceful environment. One-on-one grooming, clean and sanitized shop in a friendly, patient grooming experience. Muddy Paws, where every dog also receives a free blueberry facial, seasonal cologne, seasonal bandana, and a themed photo posted to the page. Muddy Paws at the corner of Highways 23 and 26, Rosendale in the old Subway building. Best of luck, Laconia, in your game today.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
You've dreamt of the kind of home you want to live in for years. Now is the time to turn that dream into a reality. Quest Interiors has you covered with flooring, cabinetry, and countertops all in one place. From kitchens and bathrooms to family and bedrooms, bring your vision to life with professional installation. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: Great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full...
Welcome back here at halftime. Game leader, Finley Morgan, with 15 points so far, but otherwise, the Spartans-wise, it's kind of been a mosh-posh. You got a pair of threes coming from Pino and Plime, 7 from Taplin, 4 from Johnson, 5 from Redmond. On the other side, got Brittany Riley with 5 and 4 coming from Bob. Labyrinths with a bucket, and the Hints with a bucket along with Forcier. Jacob, we did our math. It was a 22-0 run after it was 8-5 for the Spartans. I mean, at the end of the half, then it goes on Spartans go then on a 15-10 run. So Campbellsport got better towards the end of the half, but what a run to open the game for Laconia.
Yeah, just something that a team has to do if they want to go out and put their foot on the gas right away is they got to go on a run to begin. And they went out and they put out a 22-0 run. And after it got a little bit back and forth for the beginning of it, but then Campbellsport called a full timeout, come back out and went on a little run of their own. But then ultimately the Spartans got back hot on the shots.
Spartans did get hot, and threes coming from everywhere. You had a pair of threes from Plime and Pino, only 1 3 from Finley Morgan in that first half, but she did knock down 2 and 1 plays. A 3 from Taplin, a 3 from Redmond. I mean, we know the team can shoot, but they're not missing many tonight right now. It's 45-15. 1 minute to go in the halftime. We'll take a little short break. We'll come back. It is Cougars basketball to start the second half.
Menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Best Craft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection.
Welcome back to start this second half. Cougars basketball. Labyrinth on the left wing tries to start it with a three, and she does. Kiara Labyrinth for three. Kiara Labyrinth knocks down to three right away. Underneath the basket, Marissa Johnson into the corner to Redmond. Nice closeout by Brittany Riley. Spartans turn it over to Schludweiler, and a reach-in foul on Gabby Pino to start the second half.
Number 2, Gabby Pino, first personal, first team.
Didn't have a ton of fouls in that first half, just three from each team. Labyrinth's up top. Just knocked down a three to start this half for this Campbellsport team. Schludweiler bounces it inside to Kira Labyrinth. Double team, throws it up top. Lair bounce pass over to Schludweiler. Lair stops up in the lane, gives it over to Labyrinth, throws up a hook shot. Nice defense from Bianchi, but Johnson turned it over on the baseline. She dribbled it out of bounds with 16:59 to go in this one. Once again, Gage Runty down on the floor for us. Jacob Haney alongside me running the main and doing the color. Justin Schwartzmiller here from the pit in Rosendale. Schludweiler throws one up. It was blocked by Pino. It stays Cougars basketball. Cougars trying to start this second half off the right way, get a couple buckets early. They kick it back to Brianna Bob. Now up top to Kira Labyrinth. Labyrinth drives, cut off, double teamed. Spins through the double team, throws it over to Brianna Bob now. Bob up top to McKenna Lair. Lair into the corner to Schludweiler. Catch and shoot for Schludweiler. Off the iron, rebound. Miley Redmond. Quick up to Finley Morgan. Morgan, pass inside underneath the basket. She was looking for Johnson. Brittany Riley tapped it out of bounds. Spartans basketball. Inbound to Miley Redmond. Working around for Gabby Pino. Out of Johnson. Working on this 2-3 zone. They go to the high post and back to Johnson. Johnson at the free throw line. Nice move to the basket. Scoop layup and the foul. Johnson will go to the line. Chance for a three-point play.
Number 33, Brianna Bob, first personal, first team.
Brianna Bob picks up her first foul. Johnson makes good on the three-point play. 7 points for her now. Kira Labyrinth's elbow jumper. Rebound, Brianna Bob offensively. Throws it up top. Catch and shoot, Brittany Riley for three. From the top of the key, it was too strong. Redmond picks up another rebound. Morgan in transition to the basket. Good for Finley Morgan, her first bucket of the second half. Trying to keep pace with her 20-point average, or 19.95 if you look at the full stats. Labyrinth's in the corner. It's a screen. Spins on Johnson. Got nowhere to go. Picks up her dribble. Got to get rid of it. Bounce pass inside. Riley back to Labyrinth. Skip pass across to Schludweiler. Pass inside, tipped away by Morgan. Ball tied up and thrown out of bounds by Schludweiler. It stays. Goes to the Spartans 50-18. A slow start for both teams offensively in these first 3 minutes of the second half. Johnson. Short on the 3 ball. Pianki with the offensive rebound. Loose ball. Comes to Brianna Bob and throws it hard off the chest of Kira Labyrinth. Labyrinth spins on Pianki. Gets tied up. Throws it in the corner. Baseline jumper. Too strong from McKenna Lair. It's Miley Redmond with another rebound. Stops up on the left wing. Gives it up top. Finley Morgan from the deep. Good. Way downtown from the top of the key for Morgan. She's got 20 now. This picks up her second 3 of the game. With 20 points for her, only having 2 threes. That's unusual, Jacob.
Yeah, most definitely. She likes to shoot the outside shots, and when she gets the interior shots, it's something that she can do, but she really likes the outside shots more.
Labyrinth works on Morgan. Gives a screen to Brianna Bob. Now it's Brittany Riley. Schludweiler tries to go towards the baseline. Kicks it up top. Riley pops the right wing 3. Too strong. Rebound. Marissa Johnson. Johnson lost it. Pino picks it up. Gives it up to Pianki. Back to Pino. Skip pass across. Morgan catch and shoot from the right wing. It's good.
Morgan for 3.
Back-to-back threes for Finley Morgan and a timeout. Campbellsport 56-18 with 13:37 to go in this one.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Welcome back here to Rosendale. 13.5 to go in this one. Pass inside to Labyrinth. Labyrinth, 1 dribble. Tries to go up on Zimmerman. Shuffled her feet. Travel. Good call by Fuzzy Edelmeyer down there. Good to see Fuzzy out on the court. I haven't seen him yet this year ref in some games. I know he's done a couple. Plime has entered along with Zimmerman and Taplin for the Spartans. See Forcier re-enter for this Cougars team. Pass to Plime. On the right wing, drops it inside to Zimmerman. Back to Plime. Into the corner. Taplin wide open for 3. It was short through the hands of Riley, but it comes to Schludweiler. Here comes Taylor Schludweiler. She gets it back on the baseline. Tied up. It's a jump ball. Nope, Fuzzy's going to overturn and call it travel. They were confused over at the scoreboard. They were wondering if it was a travel or a jump ball. It's a travel. So the possession arrow stays with the Spartans.
And I could see why they were confused, because jump ball was the one official and the arrow was pointing to Laconia.
Pass to Redmond in the corner. Now much more aggressive on their 2-3 zone of the Cougars. Right wing 3 coming from Plime. Rebound Schludweiler. It was tapped out by Redmond. Just couldn't get all of it and grab it and snatch it down. Schludweiler gets a screen from Brittany Riley. Drops it for Olivia Forcier. Bob to the basket. Good defense from Redmond. Got a piece of the shot. Pino. Extra pass to Redmond in the corner. They reset. Trying to set up the offense. Pino into the corner, the right wing. Not apply. All the way across. It's Pino again. Now to Redmond. Redmond got a down screen from Zimmerman. Pops the three. It was short. Rebound, Brittany Riley. Here's Sludweiler. Working on Maddie Taplin. Cut off well by Zimmerman on the switch. Bob pass underneath the basket off the hands of Forcier. She was wide open. Turns it over. Checking back in is McKenna Lair for the Cougars.
For the Cougars, number 3, McKenna Lair.
This Cougars team, only 2 players on their bench and only 1 player that hasn't played on their bench, Jacob. So they're, what are they rolling? 6 players, 7 players this, Gage, he was doing it too down there. I know he was. I saw him looking up here. Didn't even mean to do it, and it just happens. Plime open, corner 3, good for Kendall Plime. Her first bucket of the second half and her third 3 of the game. It's 59-18. There's Forcier, pulls up, blocked by Taplin. Spartans almost with a wholesale change coming in here. 4 girls ready to roll. Pass inside underneath the basket to Plime off the glass. Nice look from Pino. Double digits for Kendall Plime. She's got 11. 61-18 now. Sludweiler drives in, kicks it back up top to Labyrinth. Pass in the lane to Lair. Good defense once again from the Spartans, giving them no room. It's Taplin in transition. Bounce pass on the elbow, into the corner to Zimmerman. Back up top to Taplin. She ain't going to keep it alive. It went off her hands. A high pass from Zimmerman. Crotty, Morgan, Pianki, and Johnson are ready to come in. The only one that stays is Kendall Plime. Face off in front of the scorer's table.
Face off?
Oh, wow. Wrong sport.
Inbound.
I'm in hockey mode. I got it tomorrow. Playoff hockey's coming up. Come
Me and you
on.
both. We have Springs versus Verona tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to tune in and watch a whale of a hockey game, it was 4-3 the first time they played, and that was without Memphis Young for Springs. Long 2 coming from Riley was short of everything. Rebound, Marissa Johnson. Gives it up for Kendall Plime. Out of the baseline to Pianki. Bounce pass for Plime. It was tipped. They tipped out of bounds by Riley. Should stay Spartans basketball. It will. Plime gets it right back from Johnson after the inbound. High pass inside to Grotti, into the corner. Morgan steps back and throws it to Johnson inside. Pianki's got Labyrinth posted up, throws up a hook shot, gets the roll. So the only one other that has entered the game now for the Spartans that hasn't scored yet is Addison Grotti, who just got in. Plime picks up a steal, keeps it alive. Right on the edge, she's got nowhere to go with it. She can't really get up. Gives it over to Johnson. Got Morgan wide open underneath the basket. It's good. Doesn't get much easier than that, Jacob. And timeout. Timeout, 30-second timeout taken by Chris Morgan. Big time lead for the Spartans. Trying to improve to 13-0 in the Flyweight Conference after this.
For nearly 50 years, Pino Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pino Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Spartans up 47 right now. They are rolling here once again, and Don't say much. I mean, the Flyweight Conference for them has been a roll so far this season. They've had a couple tight games this year, but they've been rolling throughout the entire season, Jacob.
Yes, they have been rolling throughout the entire season in the Flyweight Conference, and a couple close games, one with Amro that they have had, and now Grotti goes down the court and scores a bucket.
Now everybody that has entered the game for the Spartans has scored. It's 67-18. Pass tipped, stolen. Johnson finds Morgan off the glass once again. 69-18 now. Spartans have rolled open a 51-point lead in this second half. Just 3 points in this second half for Campbellsport. Lair pulls up a jumper. It's good.
Lair for 2.
McKenna Lair makes her first bucket of the game. Pass, Johnson was open, elects to drive in, throws it to Grotti. Grotti goes up with it high off the glass. 71-20 now. And it's going to be a wholesale change for the Spartans. We will see Pino, Redmond, Plime, Ron, and
Zimmerman.
Clock does not stop anymore, folks. It's over 40 with 9 minutes to go in this one.
Unless there's a timeout called.
Unless there's a timeout. Run time here in Rosendale. 27 points as Finley Morgan exits. Would say that's probably her day anyways. Pass stolen by Pline, gives it up to Pino. Nice pass to Zimmerman underneath the basket. What transition basketball that is right there, Jacob.
Yeah, definitely something they like to do. They like to share the ball around and get it to their open teammates and just lobs it over Lavrens and gets it to Zimmerman for a bucket.
Redmond picks up another steal, throws it up. Here's Pino inside. Zimmerman back to Pino. They work it around for Redmond, who's got a lane to the baseline. Throws one up, it's short. Zimmerman, another offensive rebound, and she goes back up with it. Well, she's got to have about 5 or 6. We're going to go 5 or 6 offensive rebounds right now. Foul on the Spartans to the line will go the Cougars for the first time today.
You were about ready to say it.
No, I'm not. I was not. I wasn't saying it just because I knew I was going to see hand signals from one of 2 people.
Actually, probably both, I'm guessing.
One of 2 people. Short on the first one was Brianna Bob.
Bob just a 29% on the season free throw shooter.
Missed them both, missed everything, so inbound will come for the Spartans right away, and they just like to move quick with it here. Here's Plime to Redmond. Clock at about 5:15 to go in this one. Skip pass all the way across into the corner. Plime pops the 3, knocks it down once again. Kendall Plime picks up her 4th 3 of the game. 78-20. She's got 14 now. And another wholesale change coming, Jacob.
The only one that hasn't touched the floor for the Spartans is number 12, Macy Van Ornum. We'll be curious of when she will come into the game for them.
Line change. They come back with Morgan, Johnson, Taplin, Grotti, and Pianki. Johnson drives baseline. Back up top to Finley Morgan. Johnson catch and shoot from the right wing. Rebound. Lavrens gives it over. They come the other way. It's Lair. Lair goes through the contact off the glass.
Lair for 2.
Second bucket of the second half for McKenna Lair. Pass to Marissa Johnson. Inside, Pianki. Grotti pops the 3. Too strong of everything. Quick up to Lair again. Lair, Euro step off the glass. Back-to-back buckets for McKenna Lair. 78-24. Grotti picks up the offensive rebound and cleans up the missed shot from Finley Morgan. Pass to Brittany Riley. Into the corner of Labyrinth. Labyrinth throws one up. Too strong. Rebound. McKenna Lair goes back up with it. Blocked from behind. Bianchi gets bumped. Probably a foul on Brianna Bob would be my guess. That's what it will be. With 3.5 to go in this one.
Number 33, Brianna Bob, second personal, second team.
Inbound right down by Gage there. Roddy gives it up for Finley Morgan. Brings it up the court. They work it into the corner. Johnson tries to step through. Good defense from Labyrinth to get a piece of that. Schludweiler gets a screen from Riley. Riley gets the pass, throws it up top. McKenna Lair. There's Brianna Bob inside, underneath the basket, tries to go up and under, gets it back through the contact. Schludweiler throws one up. Grotti gets knocked down. A lot of contact, no call. Quick up to Maddie Taplin. Lane to the basket and a layup for Maddie Taplin. 9 points for Maddie Taplin. Substitution timeout from Chris Morgan. With 2:36 to go in this one. Another wholesale change. Line change.
Not hockey.
It is. It's a line change, though. 5 people. I mean, what's the difference? I don't see it. I don't see any difference. Jeff would agree with me if he was here.
It's not on ice is the difference.
Well, that is the difference. The main difference for sure.
That'd be something interesting to watch is basketball on ice.
Couldn't do it. Skates, not going to happen. Labyrinth spins in the lane, throws one up. Zimmerman and Riley battle for the loose ball. Possession arrow, Spartans basketball with 2:08 to go in this one. I mean, you could probably do it. I mean, I've done it. I've played on roller skates before. Or roller hockey skates. A little hard to shoot sometimes. Pino works it for Plime on the right wing. High pass inside to Zimmerman off some hands. Labyrinth takes it away. 1:40 to go in this one. 82-24. Shot coming in and out from McKenna Lair. Wiley Redmond now. Over to Plime. Catch and shoot. She was fouled on the 3. With 1:12 to go in this one.
Foul on number 13, Taylor Schludweiler.
Go on Schludweiler. 3 free throws coming for Kendall Plime. Under a minute in this one. Good one on the first from Plime. 15 points for her now today. Second one is good from Plime. 84-24. In and out, she missed. Riley tapped the ball out of bounds. It stays Spartans basketball. They inbound with Plime. Trying to get it in. They do to Miley Redmond. Redmond works it to Pino. Trying to get it inside to Genevieve Ron, I think. They do. High pass, too high. Clock ticks down. That should do it. 84-24 victory. We'll see if they take a last-second shot. McKenna Lair throws one up from half court. Just miss. 84-24. The Spartans win by 60 in Flyweight Conference action and improved to 13-0 and 16-6, 10 games over 500. Winners of 11 in a row. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. Talk stats after
The
this.
pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
This winter, make your home the coziest place in town with Surefire heating and air conditioning. For 3 generations, the Surefire family has been serving Wisconsin homes, bringing warmth and comfort to your families just like yours. As the temperatures drop, trust the company that's been in the business of keeping homes warm for over 75 years. This is Tom Schwartz with Surefire. Call us today and ask about our rebates that can help you save big on your comfort this coming winter. Visit us at surefireinc.com.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just 4 walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit WarnerHarmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Are you looking for a calmer grooming experience your dog's absolutely gonna love? Come to Muddy Paws in Rosendale, a quiet, peaceful environment. One-on-one grooming, clean and sanitized shop, and a friendly, patient grooming experience. Muddy Paws, where every dog also receives a free blueberry facial, seasonal cologne, seasonal bandana, and a themed photo posted to the page. Muddy Paws at the corner of Highways 23 and 26, Rosendale in the old subway building. Best of luck, Laconia, in your game today. Are you looking for a calmer grooming experience your dog's absolutely gonna love? Come to Muddy Paws in Rosendale, a quiet, peaceful environment. One-on-one grooming, clean and sanitized shop, and a friendly, patient grooming experience. Muddy Paws, where every dog also receives a free blueberry facial, seasonal cologne, seasonal bandana, and a themed photo posted to the page. Muddy Paws at the corner of Highways 23 and 26, Rosendale in the old subway building. Best of luck, Laconia, in your game today.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Captain Jeremy Brenner says, let's have some fun with Angling Only Guide Service. They're the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter service out of Sheboygan. They're hitting the open water June through Labor Day next year. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. Only $600 weekends and $500 weekdays for up to 6 people. Hey, you're gonna catch fish, no doubt about it. Mention this ad during our high school sports broadcast and save $100. Email them today at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com.
You've dreamt of the kind of home you want to live in for years. Now is the time to turn that dream into a reality. Quest Interiors has you covered with flooring, cabinetry, and countertops all in one place. From kitchens and bathrooms to family and bedrooms, bring your vision to life with professional installation. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Welcome back here to the postgame show on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. First, we'll start with what we got upcoming here on Jeff's live streams. We got all kinds of stuff. Tomorrow, Oakfield, Mayville. I mean, for Flyway fans, that's going to be a great game. And boys, I mean, Oakfield is rolling right now in Division 5. They're taking on a very good Mayville Cardinals basketball team that got a big-time win last night here at the pit. Verona, St. Mary Springs. What a game that will be. A top team in Division 1 takes on a top team in Division 2. The Wildcats come to Fond du Lac to take on the Ledgers. Monday night, we got Waupun, Laconia, as well as Washington County Homeschool at CWC. Tuesday, we got a jam-packed day, the start of the hockey playoffs as the Cardinals of Fond du Lac take on the Golden Beavers of Beaver Dam. Horicon makes their way to Oakfield in a matchup at the top of the Trailways East in boys basketball. And then a doubleheader. Wayland comes to CWC in girls and boys basketball, and North Fond du Lac comes here in boys basketball as well. 27 points coming from Finley Morgan tonight, 16 from Kendall Plime. What a night for both of them, and it just seemingly gets better every time we watch Finley Morgan. She adds more stuff to her game, Jacob. I mean, we always knew she could drive to the basket, and she had a layup package, and she could finish through the contact or whatever, but it was very prevalent tonight. Not a lot of whistles tonight. The contact was prevalent throughout the entire night. I think she was impressive tonight in this win.
Yeah, most definitely. And I over her for only 3 threes tonight, and that's something unusual out of her. And a lot of drive to the basket layups, some quick fast break layups, and definitely something more that we saw out of her tonight that she can hopefully incorporate into her game. And if she does that, she's still got her whole senior year left ahead of her. She's already reached that 1,000-point mark, and she's going to have a great senior season.
Yep, just a junior, and we can say that for the majority of this team. Just Pianki and Marissa Johnson are seniors on this team. Or do they have one more? Do they have one more, right? Am I missing one? Or am I wrong?
Nope, it's just Pianki and Johnson.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought, yeah. I get that now. I'm seeing the sign over there. But once again, another great night from the pit. As we do on Jeff's live streams, we always like to end in a prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you once again for a wonderful night for basketball from Rosendale and the pit. And we are treated so well here. We want to thank you once again for all the opportunities we have had here on Jeff's live streams and Radio Plus. Also want to thank you again for watching over these players, and no major injuries happen once again tonight. Heal anybody that is injured at the moment and battling through the bumps and bruises of this long season. In your name we pray, amen. On another great night here from the pit, I want to thank everybody that is involved here, who we see, whether it's Mark Madigan, talking to him before the games, Coach Chris Morgan when we get a chance to chat with him. I mean, and then dealing with Athletic Director Cody Moon, one of the best around. He is fantastic. The setup we have here is great, and the new revamped pit still feels like the old pit. It is fantastic here in Rosendale. Back on air tomorrow with hockey between the St. Mary Springs Ledgers and the Verona Wildcats. This has been Justin Schwartzmiller, Gage Runty, and Jacob Haney from the pit. Spartans win 84-24 and improve to 13-0 in the Flyway Conference and 16-6 overall. Thank you, everybody, and good night.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Building,